Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with the 5 greatest Shostakovich conductors. This has become a toughie because Shostakovich is going like gangbusters these days. We've got all kinds of people who do really, really good Shostakovich, and complete cycles of the symphonies are like not even unusual anymore. They're just popping up like weeds, and most of them are very good. So that really creates a bit of a conundrum or an opportunity, because I will have my list and you will have yours. And, I read these comments and you say things like, well, I don't know if I agree with your list. I would substitute such and such for so-and-so. Just give us your list. I don't care whether you agree with my list or not. It's my list. Your opinion about it's irrelevant. I want to see your list so that my opinion about it can be irrelevant. Then we're going somewhere, because I want to have a really good selection of conductors who do great Shostakovich for people who come and look at this talk and then look at all the names that you've come up with, and they can get a sense of where we are in the universe of Shostakovich and how to start building their own collections. That's the point. Remember, folks, you're not doing this for yourself. You're doing this for future generations. This is your bid at immortality, as Shostakovich himself said at the end of his suite on verses by Michelangelo. Okay, so let's get going, shall we? First, Kurt Sanderling. Now, he did not record all the symphonies, and I'm not limiting myself to people who've recorded all the symphonies. They have to have done a goodly batch, and you can decide for yourself what a goodly batch is. Sanderling did, what did he do? He did 1, 6, 9, 5, 8, 15. I don't know. I think I've got the box right here, actually. No, there's the Kurt Sanderling box, and the Shostakovich box is over there somewhere. He did 5 or 6 of them. And anyway, he did them marvelously. He knew Shostakovich. He was to the manner born. Really, really marvelous Shostakovich guy. And especially for bringing home the darkness in these symphonies. I mean, his performances of 5 and 8 and 15 and 10. I think he did 10 too, didn't he? Yeah. Really, really marvelous and gripping with the Berlin Symphony Orchestra, as only a communist could do it, or someone stuck in the communist part of Europe could do it. Yeah, fabulous. Next, Kirill Kondrashin, of course. He did the first complete Shostakovich symphony cycle. It's still marvelous. His view of the music was brisk and exciting and take no prisoners, and played like a constant air raid alarm was going off. It's very, very exciting, powerful stuff. The sound wasn't great, that's true, but it was an epic undertaking, especially at a time when Shostakovich was often in disfavor. But he managed to get the whole cycle done, and more power to him. Amazing, wonderful stuff. Next, Vasily Petrenko, his Naxos Shostakovich cycle. It's just great. It has really no weak links anywhere. It's a tremendously accomplished, wonderfully well-recorded cycle of symphonies. And as often as not, if I just want to hear one symphony, I'll reach for Petrenko, because he is unerring in his navigation of just about each work. Really, really fantastic. And he rises to the occasions in the most important works, the big works like the 10th, the 8th, the big dark tragic works. He has powerful and propulsive interpretations that just seem to push all the right buttons. So he definitely should be on the list. Oh gosh, we're already up to the 3rd guy here. Leonard Bernstein. This was tough. I had to choose between Leonard Bernstein and Pavel Berglund, because they're both amazing, but Bernstein did a little more. But Berglund was more consistent, I think, but Bernstein did amazing recordings of 1, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah, 1, 5, 6, 7, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 5 of them or so. And he did more than that. He did the 14th. That wasn't very good. He did some of them twice. His first 7th was lousy. His second one was the reference recording. His 9 and 6 with Vienna weren't as good as 9 and 6 with New York. But he was committed. He was committed to Shostakovich for his entire career, and he played the music with incredible power and charisma, and his interpretations are still standout unique. His version of the Sixth with the really slow central scherzo, very, very smart, very Mahlerian, really interesting. His performances of 1 and 9 are unmatchable. He was really outstanding in the works that he chose to do when he was really on. And last but not least, oh, we're already at the end. Yeah, it was easy, you see, because there's just so much good Shostakovich out there. Rudolf Barshai, without a doubt. First of all, his complete cycle with the WDR Symphony Orchestra in Cologne, or Cologne Radio, or whatever it is, fabulous. It's absolutely fabulous. It has the most gripping and scary Bobby Yar you've ever heard in your life. He knew the composer. He was involved in the premiere of the 14th Symphony. He also, remember, aside from the symphonies, made all those arrangements of the string quartets, turned them into the 4 chamber symphonies, which was really a big deal. It gave us more Shostakovich repertoire that everybody's been doing, chamber orchestras all over the place, and he recorded them for Deutsche Grammophon, not his live ones in Italy, but the chamber orchestra of Europe recordings. Fabulous, fabulous performances. He definitely had the soul of the composer in his baton. His performances are actually also interesting because they are personal. They're more lyrical than we usually hear. They are not necessarily the most, take no prisoners, hysterical things, but he never dawdles. He's never boring. He understands how to shape each movement. They're wonderfully powerful performances, excellently recorded. And that's my list of 5. A very, very easy list for me to come by, but I can think of, quite a few other conductors, really quite a few other conductors who you might want to include in your own list. Leave my list alone. Make your own. You can do it. I really want to see what you think. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.